Buongiorno classe. Today we're going to discuss something called comparatives. And a comparative is just that, when you are comparing two or more things. When you want to say something is more something than the other, or less something than the other, or as something as the other. She is more pretty than I. He is less intelligent than I. The baby is as pretty as a picture. Let's take a look at how we're going to do this. Well, the first way I would like to talk about is talking about equality, as. She's as pretty as a picture. There's a couple of ways of doing this. First, you could say è così plus your adjective come. È così bella come una foto. Notice that così is in parentheses. It's just that così is optional. Let's take a look at the two examples. We have Sergio è così alto come Roberto. And in that first example, we are using the così. The second example, we leave it out. Sergio è alto come Roberto. They both mean that Sergio is as tall as Robert. The first example, è così alto come, we Americans prefer that simply because it's more of a direct translation. Another way of saying as is by using the expression tanto, adjective quanto. And again, the tanto is optional. Marco è tanto gentile quanto Luigi. Marco è gentile quanto Luigi. They both mean that Marco is as kind as Luigi. The first one I use tanto, adjective quanto. The second one I simply left out the tanto. The choice is yours. And again, we Americans tend to prefer the tanto quanto because it's more of a direct translation. Okay, next we have the expression more than. We're going to use the word più, which means more, our adjective, and then di. Take a look at this. We have sono più alta di Maria. I am more tall than Maria. In Italian, we have to say it that way, more tall than. However, in English, we say, I am taller than Maria. And the same holds true for less than. Meno, meaning less. Adjective di. Sono meno alto di Gianni. I am less tall than Johnny. Special note, check this out. If you want to say more than or less than, we know you say più adjective di. Take a look at this. Look at this example. Marco è più sportivo che pigro. Luigi gioca meno tennis che a calcio. Well, look at what I'm doing here. Look at the sportivo and the pigro. Sportivo and pigro are both adjectives. Look at tennis and calcio. Tennis and soccer are both nouns. So when we are comparing two things and they are the same grammatical type, we're going to use the word che. Here we have two adjectives. Here we have two nouns. Let's compare that to what we had before. Luigi sono più alta di Maria. Alta is an adjective and Maria is a noun. We have two different grammatical categories, adjective and a noun. Lui studia meno di Marco. Again, two different grammatical categories. We have a verb and a noun. So, When you are comparing two different categories, we're going to use di for different and che for the same. Look at it again. Sono più alta di Maria. Alta, Maria are different categories, so we use di versus up here. Marco è più sportivo che pigro. Two of the same grammatical categories. So you have an adjective and an adjective. So because they're the same, you're going to use che. Di for different, che for the same. And of course, there's always some irregulars. If you want to say older than, you would say maggiore di. Lui è maggiore di sua sorella. He is older than his sister. Io sono minore di Mario. I am younger than Mario. Migliore di, better than. Mio padre è migliore di tuo padre. My dad's better than your dad. Okay, worse than, peggiore di. And that are the comparatives in a nutshell. More than, less than, as.